The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Friday Night Football with the Davis County Mustangs. Streaming live on the Atomo Radio Group Facebook page and on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. Now, let's head down to the field with the voice of your Davis County Mustangs, Ellis Kojo.
Eagle Stadium from here in Pella, in another picturesque setting we have here in the first Friday in October. Welcome to another presentation of Davis County football here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. As Davis County and Pella Christian tangle on the gridiron for the first time since I don't know when, because I look all the way back on Go Bound. No such record exists between the Eagles and the Mustangs meeting each other. As I say hello to my partner in crime, Coach Ken Anderson.
Pardon me for interjecting.
Nah, you're fine. You're fine.
That is amazing. There's no match on record, no game on record?
No, and Go Bound goes all the way back to 2008. So
that's ancient.
Yeah. For the kids, yeah, that's ancient times. For me, I was just rounding out into my prime. But
we're ancient.
That's another subject for another day. When football season starts, it starts off in August. The weather is warm and everybody is optimistic. And most seasons, the warm optimism of summer gives way to the cold reality of the fall. In this season, it's unseasonably warm. It feels like an August night instead of an October night. Both of these teams in unfamiliar spots, both of them are 0-5 coming into this matchup. So one team will get their first win here tonight. And we've seen the struggles of Davis County, but I was very surprised to see that Pella Christian is 0-5.
Yes, that is something. They're just traditionally a strong athletic program, great facilities, a great community. And not that, that's not all of it, but they've done really well in the past years.
Absolutely. So Davis County lost 50-8 to Albia last week, and Pella Christian's coming off a 39-24 loss at Centerville. And we all saw what Makoa Caliponi can do. He ran for 238 yards against Pella Christian. But Pella Christian has a very strong running game, have a decent passing game as well. So it's something that Davis County have to be cognizant of. And we've seen the Mustangs, especially in the first quarter, really the first couple of drives, they're able to withstand the opponent. But then after that, it seems like either the opponent figures them out, Mustangs maybe lose a little bit of gas. Let's be honest, they're not the deepest team. And then the team starts to figure out, okay, we can exploit them this way, this way, and this way. And that's the kind of the pattern that we see with each game that we've seen this year. That's
really accurate because, I think all the way back to a couple games here, the last 3 or 4 games, first couple series, traded punts. We're talking about trading field position.
Yep.
And to me, I see that the first thing that goes wrong, we're like, oh, here we go. We just lose confidence. We lose a little bit of zip in the step, things like that. And that's just part of, when you're not winning, the first thing that goes wrong, you just think, okay, here we go. Because right now, those kids down there, they're pretty excited. They're playing an 0-5 team, and they're thinking, okay, this is an opportunity. But, I guess, and both teams have that. Actually, neither one of them are used to winning this year, so it's really who can maintain a real positive mental attitude is the first thing that goes wrong. What if we return the opening kick? How will they react?
Right. It's interesting because these teams are mirror images of each other. Both teams are 0-5. Last year, both teams went 3-5 as well. And Pella Christian 2 years ago went 7-3, went to the playoffs, obviously. So a bit of a slide for them, going 3-5 last year, obviously missing the playoffs. And now sitting at 0-5 this year. So both teams trying to find their mojo. And obviously the playoffs are a very unrealistic chance at this point. But at this point, especially if you're a senior, you only have 3 more games left.
Right. And you ask yourself, how do you get them excited? How do you motivate an 0-5 team? And to me, it's all about pride. There's a scoreboard. You got your name on the front, the one you're playing for. You're playing for your community. You're playing for your school. And you've got to have some fight. You have to have some pride. And that's a dangerous situation If you get a team with no wins that comes out and does just say, you know, the heck with it, we're going to play our butts off here. We're going to play with a lot of pride. And anybody on both sidelines right now, any fans from both sidelines, all they want to see from their team is fight. I mean, you got to grit your teeth. You got to do that. You got to provide fight for that name on the front of the jersey.
Here comes Pella Christian out to the field. They look like an excited bunch, and like I said, mirror images of each other. It always throws me off when I come to Pella Christian because everybody has the same maroon outfits that Davis County has, and even the PC and the DC look eerily similar.
They do.
So it's fun coming up here and visiting Pella, and hopefully Davis County can come out and give us a good ball game, and I'm sure Pella Christian will come out to play as well. We will take our first break as the teams get ready for the national anthem. We will be back for our pregame as we get closer to kickoff. One of these teams will get their first win of the season. Pella Christian getting set to battle Davis County from here in Pella on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
After a beautiful rendition of the national anthem, captains are meeting in the middle of the field. Did not quite see who won the toss. I was paying attention to the background here as I'm just taking it all in, Coach, as Davis County gets set to take on Pella Christian.
I still didn't see what it was because you started talking about the background and the backdrop of this view.
I don't think the referee made a signal.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, okay.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, okay.
We'll find out here in a second.
That works for me as well.
It's so beautiful, though. You see the combines out in the field. I mean, this personifies really Iowa high school football and that dust from the combines out in the field coming across. It's really cool.
That's
and you
right.
can kind of smell it, you know. Just That's it. I love it. That's great.
So Pella Christian, or I should say Davis County, injuries are part of the game as always, and Davis County, no stranger to injuries this year, as of course remember Hank Bielchek went down a few weeks ago with the high ankle sprain. He's still out. Mark Frazee got injured with a shoulder injury, so he will be out of today's game, and actually his dad, Scott, a semi-reliable source, but I'm going to go with it anyway. He said that his son Mark is probably going to miss this week and most likely next week, and will try to make it for the season finale against South Tama County 2 weeks from now. Davis County would get the ball first. Mason Simmons and Kaysen Young are back to receive for Davis County. Dallas Ford will send this one away for Pella Christian. Pair of 0-5 teams. The winner here will get a much-needed first win of the season, and off we go. A high spinning kick. Angled towards Young. He runs up and gets it at the 14, makes a stutter step, and crosses the 25 before he's taken down at about the 27. So Davis County have had their issues offensively. They were outgained 342 to 172 last week versus Pella. Turnovers have been an issue for the Mustangs. 4-0 in the turnover category last week against Albia, and that's 3 interceptions to go. I beg your pardon, 2 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles that they gave away to Albia. So the Mustangs come out wearing all white with maroon helmets. Casey Young is in the pistol. Sven Skaggs, the young freshman running back, is now to the right of Young. 1st and 10 from the 27. Young on the keeper, dodges a tackler in the backfield, tries to slide away to the line of scrimmage, but he's going to lose a couple yards to the 25.
Pella had a linebacker just shoot right through and unblocked, and probably our guard tackle combination didn't pick him up there, but just had a guy right at the point of attack even before Kaysen could get to the line of scrimmage. That makes it tough on you. And we kind of done this the last couple of weeks. Kaysen's got to get involved early in the game, get involved in the running game. I think he throws better after he's been banged up a little bit.
Okay.
And not banged up, but bang the pads, work the rust off for the week, and I think hopefully that'll work out for him as well this week.
Anton Boonder made the tackle for a loss for Pella Christian. On 2nd and 12, the give is to Skaggs. He leaps over the line and gets a decent gain to the 30. That's a gain of 5. To bring up 3rd and about 7.
And this is where we've struggled, some of these throwing situations, because it's just Kaysen has had some bad luck. He's had a few bad throws, but he's also had some tip balls, things like that haven't gone well for him. But it's that we need to be in that 3rd and 5 or under. 3rd and 7 is kind of an obvious throw situation. But we've run some screens, but not of late.
3rd and 8 from the 29. Davis County needs to get to the 37 for a first. Fake to Skaggs, Young on the keeper, twisted down at the 31-yard line, not much there, and it appears that Davis County is going to go 3 and out. Just a gain of 2 for Young, and here comes the punt team. Back deep to receive for Pella Christian is Landon Nunakoven. He's one of the fantastic running backs for Pella.
Punting in the little bit of a breeze here. I wouldn't be surprised if that ball doesn't quite make it to the deep man there.
There's a line drive kick. Nunakoven lets it bounce, and he scoops it up at the 38, running up the near sideline. Looks like he might have gone out of bounds, but they don't blow the play dead, and Nunakoven's tackled at about the 48. So 3 and out for Davis County. Pella Christian takes over. And here comes Brecken Ritzert.
The Mustangs, just based on past week's performances, they're going to have to get a break, and don't want things to go against them. But every game the last few weeks, anytime something bad has happened, we've really gotten our head down. So we need a little bit of a break here.
Ritzert, the leading passer and leading runner for Pella Christian, double threat at quarterback, and the senior on 1st and 10 hands it off to Nunakoven, and he squeezes through the line, gets into Mustang territory as he is taken down at about the 46. Gain of 4 for Nunakoven. So Braxton Bragg makes a tackle. We will hear that name quite often today. He is definitely Davis County's best lineman.
Yes. He's had a fine year. He's always around the ball.
On 2nd and 6, Ritzert on the keeper, shakes a tackle, now runs up the near sideline. First down and a whole lot more as he shakes through more ankle tackles. Braxton Bragg finally tracks him down at the 20. It's a gain of 26.
The fact that you just said that right there, Braxton Bragg, tackle him at the 20, that's a gain of 26.
Yep.
That's hustle by a defensive lineman 26 yards down the field to make the tackle. But again, just poor tackling in the secondary, just running through some arm tackles. We got to wrap up and do a better job of holding on and gator rolling and bringing the runner down.
1st and 10 from the 20. Ritzert swings it out to Nunakoven. Has running room on the right side. He's at the 10 and brought down around the 4-yard line. Another first down after a gain of 16. They'll mark him down at the 3. Case and Young made the tackle, but Pella Christian moving rather quickly down the field. 1st and goal from the 4. Scoreless game with 8:55 remaining in the first quarter. And on 1st and goal, handoff is Nunakoven slamming into the line, brought down at the 1. Gain of 3 for Nunakoven, and Pella Christian knocking on the doorstep as they're looking to fire the opening salvo of tonight's game, looking to get it to the end zone to our left. 2nd and goal from the 1. 2 wide receivers to each side. Ritzert in the gun. Nunakoven is to his left. Handoff again to Nunakoven, and he squeezes through the line and dives into the end zone for the opening score. Touchdown, Pella Christian. And Nunakoven scores his 3rd touchdown of the year.
And they made that look relatively easy.
They most certainly
did. A couple
did.
running plays, a little swing screen pass, and that's when you start to see the body language. You look at our kids, the body language, hands on the hips, and it wasn't a long series, so they can't be that tired. Just the demeanor changes. We just need to catch a break somewhere along early in a ball game.
That was a 5-play, 50-yard drive for Pella Christian for the opening score. Here's Dallas Ford to add on the extra point. The snap bounces to the holder, but somehow he gets it down. Good job by the holder, and the kick is good. That's Volk, their sure-handed wide receiver, who's their holder. 7-0 Pella Christian with 8:20 remaining in the first quarter. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
7-0 Pella Christian. Ford's kickoff is a high spinner. It comes down to Kason Young. Oh, snags it along the far sideline at the 4. Tiptoes the sideline at the 20 and hog-tied from behind at about the 25-yard line. 7-0 Pella Christian. 8:12 remaining in the first quarter. Davis County went 3 and out, and Pella Christian went on a 5-play, 50-yard touchdown drive, ending with a 1-yard plunge by Landon Nunakoven. So the Mustangs will go to work at their own 22. First series was a run by Young, a run by Skaggs, and a run by Young. We'll see what they do here on the second drive. Wide receivers split out to each side. On 1st and 10, handoff is to Skaggs. He gets stacked up and stoned at the line of scrimmage. Maybe got a yard to the 23, but that's it.
They've got, you know, we're just so running between the tackle oriented, and they've got everybody and their grandmother packed around the box. They've got the safety walk down to about 6 yards at linebacker depth. We don't have enough blockers for the amount of bodies they have in there as defenders. We have to get some things done on the perimeter.
Numbers game.
It is.
2nd and 9 from the 23. Davis County moving from left to right here in this first quarter. A fumble snap, and it's picked up by Pella Christian. An early turnover, and the Eagles have it at the 15-yard line.
And that's plagued us recently. Mismanaged snaps. You know, that's go back. That's day 1 of training camp. That's the first thing you do. You practice your snaps, and for whatever reason, and it wasn't a horrible high snap, I don't think. It was manageable, but for whatever reason.
It seemed like Young's trying to rush himself because it looked like a zone read.
Took his eyes off of it, maybe.
Yep. Tyson Vanderlinden recovered the fumble for Pella Christian, who will start off with prime field position. Already leading 7-0. 7:26 remaining in the first quarter. Eagles line up with trips to the left and a wide receiver to the right. Richard the throw, swings it out to Nunakoven. He's at the 10, he's at the 5, still on his feet, down to the 2.
And that's a great example. That's a compliment off the run. So that's a swing pass, but since it's behind the line of scrimmage, the receivers are blocking downfield. So it's really as effective as a run. It's a throw that you can make with no defender on it. It's a simple throw. It's something that's an extension of your running game, basically.
1st and goal from the 2. Pella Christian looking to go ahead by 2 scores here in the early going. Give us a Nunakoven, and he gets hog-tied and taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Nice play there by the Mustangs.
Nice penetration there. That's a good job.
That was Caden Fine on the tackle.
Nice job by Caden getting in there.
So that's a loss of 6, all the way back to the 8 to make it 2nd and goal. .6:20 and counting remaining first quarter. 7-0 Pella Christian. 2nd and goal coming out from the 8. And Nunakoven jets up the middle and goes into the end zone for the Pella Christian touchdown. Young tried to strip the ball away from him, and he didn't try to go for the tackle. He went for the ball instead. Nunakoven shook him off, got into the end zone, and Pella Christian is on the board once again. So here's Dallas Ford. Caleb Volk is the holder, and we have some early movement. Flags fly before the kick.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to call. I think they might call that on. Oh, they called it. Yep, they did. It looked like they had a couple people shift, put their hands down.
So we have offsides, or we have offside on Davis County. Well,
I didn't think it was an illegal motion, but it looked like one official was indicating perhaps. But
the head coach of Pella is Richard Kakmarinsky, and we will see if he decides to go for 2 or keep the extra point unit out. He decides to keep.
Did you have to
the
practice
extra point
that?
Kakmarinsky? Oh yeah. At least 4 or 5 times, Coach. It just rolled off the tongue, though, didn't it?
It was pretty. I was impressed.
Practice pays off, Coach,
Yes,
as you well know. High snap this time, and that kick is blocked. Good penetration by the Mustangs. It looked like that was Caden Fine that was able to get a hand on it. So with 6:12 remaining in the first quarter, it is now Pella Christian 13, Davis County nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pella Christian takes advantage of the Davis County fumble, and another touchdown run by Nunnakoven has made it 13-0. Kaysen Young returning the kickoff. He's at the 20. Gets through the initial wave, and Kaysen Young still on his feet. Kaysen Young at the 40 and spilled at the 45. A late flag flies in as Young was getting tackled.
And that had nothing to do with the tackle, that flag. They're bringing it back.
Oof, that is a late flag.
He threw that thing.
Woo-hoo.
I don't think either one of us can throw that far. He threw it.
That is holding on Davis County.
Man.
Wow. Okay, so that was thrown by the back judge.
Yeah.
He was near the kicker when he let it go. So he saw that block about 25, 30 yards down the field.
And sometimes I think if they're throwing it that far downfield, they're looking.
Yeah.
They're looking for something. They're looking
well, and the fact that he threw it as Young was being tackled.
Yeah.
Maybe he had trouble getting out of his pocket. I don't know. So instead of starting at around the 40, Davis County will start from their own 15. That is a really painful first penalty on Davis County. Beg your pardon, the second. They got whistled for offside on that extra point attempt. So first down and 10 from the 15 for Davis County. 6:01 left to go here in the first quarter. They trail 13-0. Young on the quarterback run, going straight ahead, bouncing it outside to the right. Nice move around Volk.
Yeah.
And he gets tackled right around the 25. That could be 10 yards and a first down, and they do say that is a first down.
That's a good job. Just a great move by Casey. Remember last year we were talking about how slippery he is.
Yeah,
when he gets in the open field, he just has not been able to get to that next level, that second level, the linebacker level, to make a miss. And there's one example when he does, he's dangerous.
So the Mustangs get their first down of the ball game. Now they have 1st and 10 from their own 25. Young again, running to the right. Good blocking on the outside. That looked like that was Mason Simmons.
Good line surge on the outside. You're correct. That's a good line surge, blocking up front.
So Young is down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 7. So a solid 7-yard run, and you wonder if you could ride the Kaysen Young horse all the way down the field.
Oof. You know, it's going to be. They're going to get good looks at it for sure. I mean, it's been the direct snap to Kaysen. You got your tailback as the lead blocker. out of the pistol formation. They're going to get enough looks at it. They're going to start pinning in on that. And
2 wide receivers to each side, 2nd and 3 from the 20, beg your pardon, from the 35. Young with a long count, and now flags fly as the play clock ran out.
That didn't seem excessively long, did
No, it didn't. Already, however, that's penalty number 5 on the Mustangs. And that turns 2nd and 3 to 2nd and 8.
Yeah, and it's, third series. This is our third series, our 5th penalty, and our 2nd turnover, first turnover. Yeah, we have one turnover.
1 turnover, 2 pre-snap penalties, the ones you like so much.
Yes. The penalties that.
Now a high snap over Young. It's loose, and it looks like Pella Christian may have it at the 15, and they do. Another bad snap. This one goes over the head of Kason Young. It's recovered by the Eagles, and again, Pella Christian will start at the Davis County 15. Vanderlinden again with his 2nd fumble recovery of the quarter.
And those make you crazy. You were kind of alluding to it. Okay, you got a penalty before the play starts, but we've had 2 snaps that we've mishandled or had a bad snap, and those are a penalty is before the play starts. The snap doesn't even allow the play to get started.
Right.
And it's gonna it's gonna potentially lead to 14 or 13 points just on small little fundamental things. I mean, that, like I said, day 1 of training camp, you got get the centers and the quarterbacks together. Let's do an exchange. Whether you're under center or whether you're pistol, you should work on that every day and 10 minutes before practice every day. And we've had an issue with that, and that's maddening for coaches. And then the penalty.
Yep.
You're not even playing the game, you're getting a penalty.
Yeah.
Pre-snap penalties or post-snap penalties. When the ball's dead and you get a penalty, that's frustrating.
Davis County called timeouts, and probably a good timeout by Coach Brian Skaggs, just saying, guys, we need to do the simple stuff.
The little stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So the line of scrimmage is the Davis County 16-yard line. As Pella Christian, already leading 13-0, is in prime position to put Davis County in a big early hole with 4:36 remaining here in the first quarter. Ritzert in the gun. Nunakoven has 2 touchdowns already. Nitzer fakes the handoff, and he runs it himself. Runs over a couple tacklers. He's at the 10, at the 5, touchdown. Yep. Ritzert went up the middle, bounced it outside to the left, and he found plenty of green, and finally the end zone. 1 play, 16 yards to the house. Pella Christian 19, Davis County nothing. And will Pella Christian go for 2, or they send out the extra point team? Looks like they're going to go for 2. So from the 3-yard line, Ritzert in the gun. Nunakoven is to his left. Man coming into motion. There's a snap. Ritzert the throw. Lobs it to the corner end zone. Wide open is Caleb Volk. And the 2-point conversion is good. And with 4:27 remaining in the first quarter, it is now 21-0 Pella on the Ottumwa Raider Group Sports Network.
When folks want variety and value all in one stop, they go to Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings on Main Street in Ottumwa. From jewelry to electronics, musical instruments, and more. It's your treasure trove to explore of pre-owned gems. Plus, they've got Ottumwa Mini Storage, AA Lock and Keys, and AA Auto Sales under one roof. Check them out for yourself and discover endless finds at Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings, 509 East Main Street in Ottumwa, where they make your shopping fun, easy, and affordable.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
In the battle of 0-5 teams has so far been all Pella Christian. Eagles lead it 21-0 over Davis County. Still in the first quarter, 4:27 left. And another kickoff comes down to Casey Young at about the 6. He's at the 10 to 15 before he runs into a couple of maroon jerseys as he gets taken down at the 20. Adam Kakmarinsky making the tackle.
Well, they got a roster full of names that kind of challenge you a little bit, don't they?
Oh, I had to visit the PA announcer before the game. Just say, yeah, you got to square me away on these enunciate because yeah, some of these are just.
I've been pretty impressed. You shouldn't have given away that you went up and actually did some homework. I would have been amazed.
I see. So okay, a professional should never reveal his tricks. In other words.
No, yeah.
First and 10 from the 21.
Here we go, spreading it out a little bit.
2 wide receivers to each side, as Coach alluded to. Skaggs is to the left of Young, who is in the shotgun. Snap to Young, running left. Has some running room, puts his shoulder down, and has about 10 to the 31. And it looks like he has a first down. He does. So Young has been able to find some running room. But just Davis County has shot themselves in their own foot with a couple of turnovers, which has turned into 2 easy Pella Christian touchdowns. I mean, turnovers deep in your own territory. First and 10 from the 31. Blitz coming. Young runs left away from the blitz. Young leaps over a tackle as he's at midfield before he's taken down. The blitz came from the right. He ran to the left. Yep. And Young found some running room to midfield.
He's got great vision to be able to anticipate that. And sometimes, I think it's probably part of maybe some of the quarterback center exchange because he's using that vision. He sometimes might take his eye off the ball, but that time that was a great job of vision. And he's competing. And right now, I think 100% of our runs are pretty much Case and Young, and 100% of them are between the tackles. And it's with a long drive could be dangerous.
After that 19-yard run, Davis County has first and 10 at midfield. Here's Skaggs with a carry. And Sven Skaggs gets, he got stopped at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
And I don't know how many carries Casey Young has right now.
6.
6 carries. But if the percentage continues and we do have long drives, he's going to take a lot of hits. Right now, for his sake, we've had short drives. But he's carried a high percentage of the mail, I think, this whole game so far. But if we have long drives, it could be tough.
This is Davis County's 9th play from scrimmage. It's been all runs. Here's another one for Young, going left into Pella Christian territory to the 45, a gain of 5 to make it 3rd and 5. Woolard on the tackle for Pella Christian. 7 carries, 51 yards so far for Casey Young. He has a long run of 19. He also has a couple of 10-yard runs in there as well. Davis County is 0 for 1 on 3rd down. 2:19 remaining in the first quarter. They trail Pella Christian 21-0. 3rd and 5 from the 45. Long count, Young running right. Maybe a yard to the 44, and that's it. That'll bring up 4th down.
And I think you'll see us go for it. I mean, you about have to. Nope. Well, they're switching personnel. We're going to punt.
They are going to punt. Bit surprised since they're on the Pella Christian side of the field, but the punt team does come on. Nunakoven comes in to kick this away.
Unless they have a designated fake in this scenario.
Don't know how deep the bag goes.
Yep.
It is a fake. Snapped up to the up back. And first down and a whole lot more. That's Mason Simmons down to the 20.
I was going to say, you might as well, right?
Right.
And good for the well executed. Direct snap to the personal protector and well executed. He slipped there. I thought he was going to have a bad break.
Simmons down to the 19 as a gain of 25. Who are these Mustangs with this trickery?
Yeah, I like it.
I like it as well. Now Davis County's in the red zone, needing a score, down 21-0. Give to Skaggs, leaps over the line and gets to about the 17. That's a gain of 2 as Woolard makes another tackle as we are reaching the closing stages of this first quarter. 46 seconds remain. Mustangs will run at least one more play in this quarter. We have not seen Casey Young take it to the air yet. 2nd and 8 from the 17 of Pella Christian. Young running left. He loves that left side. It dives forward for a 1st and goal inside the 10 at about the 8. And that might be the last play of this first quarter. We will see as we're at 19 seconds left. They'll mark him down at the 7. Another 10-yard run for Young.
They're turning and walking to the other end.
Okay, so that will end the first quarter. It started off all Pella Christian, but Davis County is threatening as we head to quarter number 2. 21-0, Pella Christian leads it on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Getting ready to start the second quarter from here at Pella Christian. Battle of a pair of 0-5 teams. Pella Christian, thanks to a pair of Davis County fumbles, they lead 21-0. They've took the advantage of 2 very short fields. Davis County on their best drive so far of the night. This is play number 9 of this drive that started at their own 21. They have 1st and goal from the Pella Christian 7 as we begin quarter number 2. Looking to get it to the end zone to our left as they flip the field. Young running up the middle, inside the 5, down to about the 2 is Kason Young. Vanderlinden makes the tackle and a 5-yard run for Young. Young now with 10 carries and 67 yards. Looking to get into pay dirt for the Mustangs, trailing by 21.
I wonder what we're going to do here. Do you think we're going to snap it to direct snap to Young and tailback's going to lead and he's going to follow him? Let's see. Oh, all right.
It's a handoff to Skaggs, who takes it to the end zone.
Good.
Touchdown, Mustangs.
Oh, I like that because I'm already getting worried about Kaysen. I think we had a 10 or 11 play drive there. He probably carried the ball 8 of those times. That's a lot over 4 quarters. But I'm glad to see him hand it off to Sven. Call Sven's number, get him in the end zone. A freshman getting in the end zone is a good sign.
So Skaggs is the one that takes it to the promised land, and Davis County on the board here in the second quarter as we begin quarter number 2. Cale Martin hasn't had many opportunities to kick extra points. He's 2 for 2. Low line drive, it's wide to the left. So extra point is missed. And with 11:21 remaining in the second quarter, our new score, Pella Christian 21, Davis County 6 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
Back here at Pella Christian, it is 21-6. Pella Christian leads it as they're getting set to get the ball.
Nice kick.
And Cale Martin drives the receiver back to the 20. He's at the 30 and shaking a couple tackles, still on his feet. Nice return by Adam Kakmarinsky. Close to midfield before he finally gets tackled. You're right, that was a nice kick by Cale Martin, but a better return by Kakmarinsky, as Aries Derby was able to make the tackle before Kakmarinsky got into Davis County territory. A 10-play, 79-yard touchdown drive, ending with a 2-yard run by Sven Skaggs. Extra point was no good, but Davis County is on the board as Pella goes to work from their own 49. Sorry to interrupt you, Coach.
No.
Rickert running outside to the left. Gives up a lot of ground, but then turns the corner on the left and has about 11 to the 40 and a first down.
I was going to comment on Cale Martin. You know, he hasn't had an opportunity to kick off that much, but every time he has, he's done a pretty good job. You know, puts a little air into the ball, gets it down there around the 10 or 15-yard line.
Yep.
And he's not the biggest guy out there, and he's going to keep growing and getting bigger and stronger. He's done a really good job. That's a good sign for him.
He's only a sophomore. First and 10 from the 41. Hand off to Nunnikov, and he has 2 touchdowns already tonight. Gets submarined by Milder at the 35-yard line, a gain of 6. That'll bring up 2nd and 4 with 10:22 remaining here in the second quarter. Pella Christian 21, Davis County 6. Ritzert in the shotgun. Nunnikov is to his left. Ritzert the throw. Looking over the middle, now shoots it high for Volk. He's got it behind the defense. Touchdown, Pella Christian.
Yeah. Running right down the seam. Just had a little bust in the coverage there. I think we had a safety jump another route, and he just ran right down the seam.
35 yards on the touchdown toss. And just like that, Pella Christian has restored their 3-score lead as the first touchdown pass of the game for Brecken Ritzert. You notice, Coach, how quickly Pella Christian scores and how Davis County, it's a long, sustained drive.
We just haven't had that big play.
Yeah.
We had a couple this year.
Extra points by Dallas Ford is good. 10:04 remains in the second quarter. Pella Christian 28, Davis County 6 on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
For excellence in auto body work and paint jobs, there is only one place to go, R&K Body Pros. They pride themselves on being a local business who puts their customers first. Not only do they do quality work, they do estimates, insurance jobs, and will work with clients on deductibles. If you are in an accident, see R&K Body Pros to get your car back to normal. They work with all insurances, making sure you're happy with your outcome. Excellence is what you can expect when you work with R&K Body Pros at 315 East 2nd Street in downtown Ottumwa.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
28-6 is our score. Pella Christian, courtesy of a 35-yard pass from Brecken Ritzer to Caleb Volk, lead it. And here's the bouncing kick that comes down, and this is Mason Simmons, who gets cut down at about the 25.
We're going to see here probably a little bit of the same, and the Mustangs have been effective with that two-man running game, and mostly Case and Young, but a nice little mix-up there on the last series.
That touchdown to Skaggs, that really threw everybody off, threw you off.
Yeah.
You thought it was going to go to Young just like everybody else did. And we got to remember that fake punt that kept that drive alive, too, for Davis County.
Credit to the coaches on that call.
Absolutely.
And the kids on the execution.
1st and 10 from the 25. Design run to Case and Young. Bounces it to the right side, diving forward towards the sideline, across the 30 to about the 33. Looks to be a gain of about 8.
You see Kaysen being a little more patient on those design quarterback runs. It almost looks like he's kind of hopping and hesitating, a little bunny hop there, just a little. You'll see him just kind of, and he's really just kind of gauging. He's got his vision downfield. If he does it again, you'll see just a little hesitation hop.
2nd and 2 from the 33. A high snap over Young. Can he fall on it? He does, but all the way back at the 19-yard line.
And we haven't seen snaps quite like that. We had a couple of those tonight, but this year, for the most part, Victor's done a really good job. True freshman playing center. That's a tough situation, and he is a heck of an athlete, by the way, Victor Miller. He's a really good athlete. He's a young man. He's going to have a bright future, and but we haven't seen snaps quite like that. And I think they're probably, as I look, they have someone directly over the top of him that really occupies him. Yep, and that could be a distracting for a center.
3rd and 15 from the 20 after that loss of 13. Young will throw for the first time tonight. Guns it deep to the left side, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 46-yard line by Caleb Volk of Pella Christian.
And that's something I've seen Kaysen a little. Sometimes on those deep balls, it almost looks like he's aiming and because he does throw a really good deep ball. He's had some beautiful passes this year, the deep ball. But on the deep ball, it's going to be us or nobody. We don't want to underthrow that like that unless it's a design, back shoulder throw or something like that. But that's where it's hurt us, these turnovers.
And having called enough games with you, Coach, this is a good spot for Pella Christian. Just go for the jugular. 1st and 10 at the Davis County 46, right after a turnover.
Yes.
Instead, Ritzer keeps it himself as he runs right. Fights off a couple of tacklers, fights off Skaggs as well. Finally tackled by Caden Fine, but he's down at the 27-yard line. A 19-yard run for Ritzert. Pella Christian on the move once again, leading 28-6 here in the 2nd quarter. 8:29 remaining in this 2nd stanza. It looks like Ritzer's coming out. Whew. That's a interesting development.
Taking off his gloves. Yep. Out. Okay. No.
No, that's not Ritzer.
That's not
though.
Ritzer,
That's Jude Lubbers. Yeah, Ritzer was holding his shoulder as he came off, or his right arm. Pella Christian has called timeout with 8:17 remaining. Is an interesting development here. The Eagles will have 1st and 10 from their own, from the Davis County 27 when we return on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Back here at Pella Christian, Jude Lubbers is the new Pella Christian quarterback. Flags fly before the 1st and 10 play from the 27 of Davis County, and it is a false start on Pella Christian. That's their first penalty of the ball game. So Brecken Ritzert, after that 19-yard run, came up holding his right shoulder. He came out of the game. They were checking him on the sideline during that Pella Christian timeout, but he is currently without his helmet, with his right arm hanging beside him. I would say his return is questionable at this point, but I'm not a doctor. Jude Lubbers is the new quarterback in for Pella Christian, leading 28-6 with 8:16 remaining in the second quarter. Here's the jet sweep. This is Kakmarinsky turning the corner on the left side, and he'll get pushed out of bounds inside the 15 at the 14, and as a first down after a gain of 18.
It's interesting, they change quarterbacks and they come up with that play right away, and it's just almost like they have that because they tried to run it before and had the false start.
Right.
And I hadn't seen that. Now when they put the new quarterback in, it's just a different dimension. Again, another extension of the running game, getting it on the outside.
1st and 10 from the Davis County 15. Pella Christian moving from left to right here in the second quarter, leading 28-6. Lubbers pointing out some potential blitzers. Another man coming into motion. Lubbers the throw. Guns it over the middle, back of the end zone, over the head of Nunakoven. Put a little bit too much air under it,
yeah,
but also he was well covered on that play. I think that was Casey Young on the coverage, actually.
Indeed it was.
So the first pass by Lubbers is incomplete. Beg your pardon, this is Trey Steinkamp at running back as Nunakoven gets the handoff, sheds a couple of arm tackles as he's brought down at the 8-yard line for a gain of 6. So Trey Steinkamp will try to negotiate a 3rd and 4. Nunakoven is to his right. Give to Nunakoven up the middle, untouched into the end zone for a Pella Christian touchdown. Eight-yard run for Nunakoven, his 3rd touchdown of the night. And Pella Christian extends their lead, 34-6, with the extra point coming up. The Eagles have scored every time they've touched the ball here tonight. 5 possessions, 5 touchdowns.
Nice kick.
And the extra point is good. 7:03 remaining in the second quarter. Pella Christian 35, Davis County 6 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
22-yard run by Landon Nunikoven has added to the Pella Christian lead. It is now 35-6 Pella Christian as Casey Young returns to kick, running to the wide side. That's the far side to the right. And a decent return short of the 40. I believe he'll be marked down at about the 38-yard line. Van Weingart making the tackle for Pella Christian. Last time Davis County had the ball, Casey Young threw an interception, his 11th of the season. And Davis County, 3 turnovers in this ball game. Pella Christian with none, and that kind of typifies the Mustang season they've had up to this point. 1st and 10 from the Davis County 38. Handoff Skaggs. Running right. Nice running room. He's at the 50. He's at the 45. Nice run by Sven Skaggs as he's pushed out of bounds at about the 35.
Nice run by Sven.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the first time we've been in that trips formation. So trips gives us something. We do have some, as I look at them line up the last time, trips might be a great formation for us.
That was a 32-yard run by Skaggs. Down to the Pella Christian 30.
See, we're drawing 2.5, nearly 3 defenders out of the box, which we weren't before.
1st and 10 from the 30. And now it's Casey Young's turn. Still trying to dance his way to a few extra yards. At about the 26, he stopped. That's a gain of 4.
Young on the carry. Wheeler and Vanderlinden on the tackle.
I like the trips formation. I like the 2x2 or that formation, or 2 on each, 2 receivers each side, spreading it out. I think it broadens that box a little bit.
2nd and 5 from the 26. Young on his own read, keeps it, running right, spins around a tackle, knocked out of bounds, close to the sticks. Depends on the spot. Looks like he's a yard short at the 21.
But it's the same thing. It just takes defenders out of those running lanes that Cason's doing the same thing, but our formation has changed the dynamics of how many people are in that box area, and they stretch out to cover the defense. It just opens up running lanes.
3rd and 2 from the 22. Davis County 0 for 3 on 3rd down tonight. Skaggs behind Young in the pistol. Young on the keeper. He's loose at the 10. He's at the 5. Going to the right corner of the end zone.
Nice
Touchdown, Mustangs.
One of our best drives I've seen this year.
I would agree.
We were crisp. We did some things. We had a little bit of a formation change there. I'd like to see us get back to, show some of the other formations. Don't let them get the same beat on that same look all night. But a great job of just mixing it up, and we looked pretty sharp there.
22-yard run by Casey Young, and the Mustangs appeared to be going for 2. Mustangs split out 2 wide receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Young in the gun. To his right is Skaggs. Young on the keeper. Slips as he was running to the right. He gets taken down short of the end zone. 2-point conversion, no good. And with 5:21 remaining in the second quarter, it is now 35-12. Pella Christian on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Chris Merle, owner of Hamilton Produce. We are proud to have served the community for over 90 years as your hometown locally owned farm and hardware store. We have everything from tractor parts, general hardware, calving equipment, dry shod boots, and Carhartt clothing. We are also your best source to get your smaller LP tanks filled. Stop in and see us just off the square in Bloomfield. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and keep up to date with our store and specials.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
22-yard touchdown run by Kason Young. And Davis County is back on the board. 35-12, Pella Christian leads it, and here comes the return. This is Adam Kakmarinsky, and he's got a lane. No flags. Kakmarinsky at the 20, the 10, touchdown, Pella Christian. An 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown.
That's too bad. You know, again, another fine kick by Cale Martin. He fielded it right at the 15, right where, you know, Cale's as a sophomore. That's a pretty darn good kick. We just have to have good coverage. Well executed by Pella Christian. And, yeah, a nice run. You can see once he hit that lane, he kind of hit the accelerant there a little bit and just burst through there. So just too bad because we had a really good kick.
That was the first special teams touchdown Davis County has given up this year. Dallas Ford back in to kick the extra point. If points are your thing, you have come to the right place. 5:10 remaining in the second quarter. It is 42-12. Pella Christian leading Davis County. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
85-yard touchdown, kickoff return for a touchdown by Adam Kakmarinsky of Pella Christian. Ensuing kickoff goes out of bounds as we welcome you back to Pella Christian. 5:04 left to go here in the second quarter. 42-12 is our score.
And the clock's running.
I don't know why the clock is running, but it is. And I don't think anybody's noticed. We're not at the 35-point threshold yet.
No.
Now they stop it. Ooh, they ticked a good 15-20 seconds off that clock, Coach. Kickoff out of bounds will give Davis County the ball at their own 35. That's penalty number 2 on Pella Christian. All things told, Coach, this is probably the best looking offense we've seen from Davis County this year.
It is. I like that we kind of flipped up our formations there. I'd like to see us take advantage of some of that out there because they're not, see, now they're not out there covering all 3 receivers. They're really packing the box again, so we got to get out there. There's just not enough people there's too many people for us to block. You can see it right there. And to your
point, Sven Skaggs gets gang tackled after a gain of 1 to the 36.
So when we line up in trips, and if they're not all out there, we got to make sure we get the ball out there. Just we call it a grip and a rip. Just grip the ball and rip it out there, and have a little 2-man screen. It's a simple pitch and catch kind of concept for a quarterback and a receiver.
Mustangs split out 2 wide receivers to the short side on the left. 1 on the wide side to the right. 2nd and 9 from the 36. Young runs it to the wide side, tries to leap over a tackler, but he gets tackled at about the 41-yard line. Yeah, Ritzert made the tackle on Young. Hudson Ritzert, not to be confused with Brecken Ritzert, the starting quarterback for Pella Christian, who was injured earlier in this quarter. Have not seen him back in action yet, however.
And he hasn't had to be out there after that one. You know, it's been probably good for him, a good chance to rest.
That's a good point. 3rd and 7 from the 38. Design run for Young, running left. Plenty of maroon jerseys, and he gets slammed behind the line of scrimmage. Garrett Wheelard makes the tackle. Back at the 35-yard line, a loss of 3, and here comes the punt team.
Brings up 4th down and 10.
Kakmarinsky back to receive this kick as he retreats back to his 37-yard line. There's the punt, low spinning kick. Takes a Davis County bounce. Kakmarinsky corrals it at the 30. He's at the 40 and gets spun down at about the 45-yard line. 15-yard return. Pella Christian takes over at their own 45. 2:46 remaining here in quarter number 2. Pella Christian 42, Davis County 12.
Nanakoven on return for the Eagles. Taylor on the tackle. First down, Pella Christian.
So as I alluded to, every time Pella Christian has touched the ball, they have scored a touchdown. 5 possessions and then a kickoff return.
And it looks like.
And it is the backup quarterback still in there, Trey.
And why?
Steinkamp.
You know why worry about it? It looks like Ritzler's over here.
Yeah, it looks like he's okay.
Yeah.
So Steinkamp will have another series behind center as he takes the snap, rolls the throw, fires to the sideline. Here on the near side, it's complete. Nice leaping catch by Riley Vincent at about the 30. Beg your pardon, the 43-yard line.
Bernand and Milder on the tackle for Davis County.
It's a gain of 13 to Vincent. And another handoff to Nanakoven. Oh, I thought maybe he was going to break it.
Yeah, Kason Young saved that tackle. Saved that touchdown. Casey's got some speed back there.
He does, and he was able to shove him out on the far sideline at about the 14-yard line.
And Kason's helmet came off, so he has to come out.
29-yard run by Nanakoven. First and 10 from the 14. Steinkamp to throw, rolling right, fires towards the near side, it's caught, that's Volk, touchdown. He was able to turn it up the field and then get it inside that pylon on the near side of the end zone. A nice catch and run by Caleb Volk, and another touchdown for Pella Christian.
And the backup quarterback's come in and done a really nice job throwing the football. He throws on the move really well.
Both of those completions he had in his drive were on the move. Dallas Ford once again in to kick the extra point. It's good. A minute 57 remaining, first half. 49-12, Pella Christian leads it on the Ottumwa Group Sports Network.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
(49-12). Pella Christian leads Davis County. Our latest score was a 14-yard pass from Trey Steincap to Caleb Volk. And there's the boot. Young runs up and receives it at the 10. Dances through a party of Eagles and gets to the 26. There's like 4 Eagles there, and he kind of like took a bit of a stutter step and they're like, okay, let me just scoot past you. Like he was excusing himself. So Davis County will go to work from their own 26, trailing 49-12, as we do have a running clock now. 90 seconds remaining until halftime. Davis County has 2 timeouts remaining, in case you're wondering. Hand off to Skaggs, stacked up at the line and dropped. Loss of 1, back to the 25-yard line. Just no running room. Vander Linden makes a stop. Two receivers to the right for Davis County and a wide receiver to the left. Young keeps it, running right. Tries to turn the corner, and he does, but he gets spilled at about the 32. That'll be the gain of 6 as the clock continues to run, and we'll see if Davis County can get another playoff before the end of this half.
They're trying to.
They most certainly are. 3rd and about 5 from the 32.
You don't want to get in a situation where you have to punt with the timeout.
Young fakes it, gets taken down at the 31-yard line, and we have reached the end of the first half. A dominating performance by Pella Christian as they came out firing. And Davis County has not been able to keep up with the high-powered Pella Christian offense. 49-12 is our score at the break. We'll take a timeout and come back to tell you about the first half as Coach and I will talk about what happened here on the field. As Pella Christian looking for their first win of the season, battle of 0-5 teams, and it's Pella Christian leading 49-12. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care From your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy, comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Allison Engel, Senior Vice President at First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield. Farmers and ranchers, when it comes to ag loans, you want to work with a bank and lender that speaks your language. Both myself and Joe Randolph are farmers as well, so we fully understand the agricultural economic business needs. We know the inputs and the outputs, the ups and the downs, the market, and every other obstacle that arises in farming. Come and see me, Allison Engel, or Joe Randolph with First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield to discuss your ag lending needs.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs! You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
(49-12) is our score here at the half, as we have some on-field halftime entertainment. A couple of students looking to throw the ball through. Oh, we got one there. Good job, young man. Pella Christian, however, as there's been a lot of points, a lot of fireworks, and Pella Christian has been responsible for most of it. Davis County got the ball first, and they promptly went 3 and out, as it was 3 runs. Didn't really get much, and they punted it away. Pella Christian took over at their own 50, and then 5 plays later, Landon Nunikoven was able to punch it in from a yard out to make it 7-0. And then the turnover started. Davis County with a fumbled snap led to Pella Christian taking over at the Davis County 15. 3 plays later, Landon Nunikoven had his second touchdown run. The extra point was blocked to make it 13-0. Very next possession, another Davis County fumble, another Pella Christian recovery, at this time at the 16-yard line. And this time it took him just one play. Brecken Ritzer, the quarterback, with the 16-yard keeper. The 2-point conversion was good to make it 21-0. Then Davis County went on their best drive of the ball game, going through the first quarter into the second quarter. 10 plays, 79 yards. Couple of big plays in there, as well as Casey Young had a couple of 10-yard runs. But it was Sven Skaggs to finish things off, a 2-yard run. Extra point was no good, and our score was 21-6. On the ensuing kickoff, Pella Christian went back to work as Brecken Ritzer threw his first touchdown pass, a 35-yard toss to Caleb Volk. And that made our score 35-6. Beg your pardon, 28-6. It became 35-6 after an interception by Davis County turned into an 8-yard touchdown run by Nunikoven, his third of the game. Then Davis County went 3 and out. And, actually, no, I beg your pardon. Davis County did not go 3 and out. Davis County ended up scoring a touchdown thanks to a 32-yard run by Sven Skaggs, setting things up. And Casey Young with a 22-yard touchdown run. That's his longest touchdown run of the year. And that made our score 35-12. And then on the ensuing kickoff, Adam Kakmarinsky with an 85-yard kickoff return for a touchdown to make it 42-12. And after Davis County had to kick to punt the next possession away, a 14-yard pass to Caleb Volk, his second touchdown catch of the game. And Steinkamp, the backup quarterback, was the one who threw it. And that made our score 49-12, and that's where we stand here at the half. Couple of stats for you. Pella Christian, 148 yards rushing, 109 passing, 257 total. They benefit from a couple of short fields, though. Otherwise, that total probably would have been a whole lot higher. Leading rusher of the game is Kason Young, believe it or not, the Davis County senior quarterback. 18 carries, 101 yards, and he had that aforementioned 22-yard touchdown. Davis County as a team, 168 yards rushing. They only passed once. It was intercepted, so everything they've been doing has been on the ground. Okay, I'm about done.
You know, you made a point. You talked about the best drive, probably the best drive of the year.
I would agree with
that. From a sustained 10-play drive. You know, it was heavily Kason Young, but nonetheless, I mean, it's not just, we talk about Kason because he carries the ball, but I thought we had really good line movement. You know, Kason was able to you know, just make some adjustments in his run game just by seeing where the line movement was. So that's a positive. And I thought we did a good job near the end, just kind of mixing formations a little bit. I'd like to see us get the ball out of those formations to different, because really what we did was change the formation. The run play kept the same. There are opportunities out of trips, I believe, and out of your 2x2, your 2 receivers on each side, because that spreads the box out. And if they're cheating, you just flip it out there and have a 2-man run game. It's just playing 2-on-2 backyard football. You got to have answers out of those. But I thought those were a couple positive things. The negatives, you know, again, week 1 penalties.
Yeah.
Doing the pre-snap penalties, week 1 mistakes, you know, quarterback center exchange. Whether you're under center or in the shotgun, you should be batting 1,000 at week 6 on your quarterback center exchange. You shouldn't have those. So those things kind of need to get correct, because those are things that you just self-destruct. You're 0-5, and you can't afford mistakes that are that elementary, I guess, if I may. Those are a simple, fundamental quarterback center exchange, and then the penalties. You can't have that like that often on week 6.
All good points, and it's discouraging because the 3 turnovers really put you back as well. You talk about the center exchange, and that led to 2 of the fumbles. Then you have that interception. And Pella Christian has played mistake-free football so far, and when that margin of error is so small to begin with, when the other team is playing mistake-free football, all those mistakes you make are just fatal.
They are. They truly are. And like I said, week 6, you don't see, on the other side, you don't see those type of penalties. You don't see those type of turnovers. Now, the turnover, the interception, hey, that happens.
He tried to make a play downfield.
Yeah, you're throwing the ball downfield. You're at least in the play. The other 2 turnovers, we weren't even in the play. And then the penalties were not even playing yet. So those are the ones, those other 4 or 5 mistakes, you got to eliminate those. Now, the one downfield, the case and throw downfield, the interception, you got to live with that as coaches in football and all that stuff. But it's those other ones that really kill you. And they deflate your sideline because they're like, we didn't get a chance to touch the ball there. And it just deflates your sideline, and your kids are already sensitive. Your kids are already, not feeling the most confident.
49-12 is our score. Pella Christian leads it over Davis County. We will take another break and come back for second half action right after this on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Looking to buy or sell real estate? Lincoln Lynch at Lynch Realty in Bloomfield is the guy to call. Lynch Realty is a family-owned business, and it's their policy to serve the community. Whether you are looking to buy or sell real estate or farmland, give Lincoln a call. And don't forget, he also owns Lynch Boys Auction Service, and they can help you with all your auction needs as well. For current listings or for more information, visit lynchrealtyinc.com. That's lynchrealtyinc.com. Are you wanting a fence built but not sure who to call? Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield has lots of experience and can provide references from many happy customers. He can do everything from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield for a free estimate. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310. That's 641-208-6310. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs that he has done.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Why do people love bench warmers? It starts with the best wings. Never frozen, with 22 different wing sauces. Or you can enjoy our loaded menu that includes tasty sandwiches, daily homemade soups, daily specials, appetizers, pizza complete with wonderful service. Benchwarmer's delicious food, the best wings, and fun atmosphere makes it a wonderful place to enjoy with family, coworkers, and friends. Benchwarmers, the area's go-to eating destination in Ottumwa.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back here at Pella Christian, 49-12. Pella Christian leads it as both teams are back out and they have finished their stretches. And Pella Christian will start off with the football, and we will start off with a running clock here in the second half as well. Two proud programs going at it here tonight, and Pella Christian, I think both teams, seeing that the other team is 0-5, say, okay, this is really our real big chance to get a win, and Pella Christian's really jumped at that opportunity.
They have, and you can see it on the sidelines of the opening kickoff. The kids were bouncing around, and just the way, of course they're leading now, but the way the two teams went off the field at halftime. I mean, Pella Christian's got bouncing their step, they're running off, and we're kind of sauntering to a corner there. And just, again, body language is a lot, but they once they got up, they start to gain confidence, and like I said, we go back to that, oh, here we go.
Yeah. Back deep to receive for Pella Christian is Landon Nunakoven as well as Adam Kakmarinsky. Kakmarinsky returned a kickoff 85 yards for a touchdown in the first half. Might want to keep it away from that guy. Cale Martin, who's done a good job kicking deep on kickoffs here today.
Pella Christian will be receiving the kickoff.
Cale Martin waiting for the go-ahead from the referee. There's the whistle, and here comes Martin getting set to put toe to leather.
He'll put that thing down on the 15-yard line. I'm calling it.
Driving kick, bouncing it up to the 10. And this is Kakmarinsky, beg your pardon, this is Nunakoven, who gets spun down short of the 30. So by far, Coach, the worst field position that Pella Christian starts off with from their own 29-yard line. But one of the storylines of this game is that Pella Christian has scored each time they have touched the football.
Once again, we'd like to recognize Connecticut Physical Therapy as the sports medicine provider for Pella Christian.
Trey Steinkamp is back out as the backup quarterback. He's taken over for the injured Brecken Ritzert, but I imagine Ritzert will take the rest of the night off as Nunakoven takes the first handoff. He dodges Milder in the backfield, and he gets to the line of scrimmage. Actually, he got a yard to the 30. I think the penetration of Milder really blew up that play. Nunakoven in the first half, 9 carries, 59 yards, and 3 touchdowns. 2nd and 9 from the 30 coming up. Final road game of the season for Davis County. They'll finish things off at Mustang Stadium for the final 2 weeks of the season. Handoff Nunakoven, running up the middle. Good yardage, gets tackled from behind. That was Kason Young on the stop. And he is down at the 43-yard line, and a first down run of 13 yards.
And Pella Christian's just going to probably be pretty deliberate.
Oh, yeah. Very meticulous. First and 10 from the 43. Steinkamp a low snap. He guns it on the slant and caught at midfield, and then getting gang tackled is Elias Keegan, his first catch of the night. That'll be a gain of 7.
His backup quarterback's done a nice job for Pella Christian. Has he had an incompletion yet?
No, he has not. Actually, no, he overshot a man in the end zone for his first pass. Otherwise, he has been perfect.
That Braxton Bragg,
That
making
was
that
Braxton
tackle.
Bragg on the tackle. Kakmarinsky was making the carry.
He's active.
Yeah.
I like, for a big man, making that thing. He made him one 26 yards downfield. He just made one about 6 or 7 yards downfield, just hustling. That's how you build. You build off of effort like that.
That was a 7-yard run by Kakmarinsky and a first down for Pella Christian at the Davis County 43 with 9:07 remaining in the third quarter. They lead it 49-12. Blitz coming. Steinkamp flush to his left. Now he runs with it. First down. A first down scramble by Trey Kakmarinsky, a gain of 11 to the 32.
If I may expand on that last little bit about Braxton Bragg, why
ahead.
that's important. You're down 42-12. You're 0-5, but you got one of the biggest kids on your team, who's probably not the fastest. And I'll let you call this play, and I'll come back.
First and 10 from the 32. Steinkamp with a man coming into motion. Hands it off. Kakmarinsky bouncing in up the middle. Inside the 20 to about the 17. He lost the football, but I think Pella Christian got back on it. They did at the 20.
So you got Braxton Bragg making a play 26 yards downfield, who's your biggest guy hustling, and then he makes another one. And you're 0-5, and you're trying to find positive things. That's where you freeze the film and point that out to every single guy in the locker room, and you reward him, and you commend him about giving effort.
First and 10 from the 20, another low snap. Steinkamp rolling right, fires for the end zone. Wide open man, touchdown. Caleb Volk again. His third touchdown catch of the ball game, a 20-yard touchdown toss. How about Trey Steinkamp coming off the bench? His third touchdown pass as Pella Christian continues to roll. One thing I noticed on that play also, Coach, is that you mentioned how Steinkamp likes to throw on the move, and he seems comfortable doing so as the extra point is knocked through. 7:47 remaining in the third quarter. It is 56-12. Pella Christian over Davis County on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
A 7-play, 71-yard drive to open the half as Pella Christian now is ahead of Davis County 56-12. And that's Mason Simmons on the return for Davis County to the 21-yard line.
Simmons on the return, and Van Weingarten on the tackle.
We have a running clock 7:25 remaining in quarter number 3. 56-12, Pella Christian, as they are well on their way to their first win of the season. Kason Young had 101 yards rushing in the first half. He's back at quarterback. Skaggs is to his right in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to each side for the Mustangs. Skaggs on the handoff, spins off a tackle. Does not go down easily, although he lost a yard back to the 30. And it looks like Davis County's calling timeout. They did. So Davis County calls a timeout with 6:45 remaining in the third quarter. Davis County trails Pella Christian 56-12 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Coming out of the Davis County timeout, 2nd and 11, and this is a run by Skaggs, fighting his way into the pile to about the 33-yard line, so a gain of 3 to make it 3rd and about 8. Davis County 1 of 4 so far tonight on 3rd down. Mustangs have only passed it once in this ball game. It was an interception. Young in a shotgun, 3rd and 8, low snap. Young running right, spins around the tackle, turns the corner on the right side. Tackle short of the 40, about 2 yards shy of a first down.
And he's going to go for it, I think.
I imagine at this point, why not?
I'm looking at, yeah, I'd like to see him get back to that trips. Pardon me for.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'd like to see us get back to some of those formations when we had that, that really good 10-play drive and changing it up a little bit.
Davis County converted a 4th down back in the first half, a fake punt that they were able to execute in Pella Christian territory. This is 4th and 2 from the 39.
There we go.
Young to the right side, follows his blockers and has the first down at the 45. That's a gain of 6.
Sometimes that coach in me gets on automatic pilot.
It never leaves, does it?
No. It's a curse.
I understand. Sometimes I do play-by-play when I'm watching TV.
Exactly.
Yeah, I completely understand. 4:45 and counting left to go 3rd quarter. 56-12. Pella Christian leads it. Davis County has a 1st and 10 at their own 45. Handoff Skaggs. Slams into the line. Maybe gets a yard to the 44. Beg your pardon. Looks like they'll give him 2 to the 43. That'll make it 2nd and 8. There's your trips formation, coach, to the left side, the wide side of the field. Yep. Another give to Skaggs, diving up the middle to midfield. And that's a gain of 3.
And what that does, why I like trips, is it's a clear picture for the quarterback to see, are all of our 3 receivers covered? If not, there's an opportunity to go out there and take advantage of the space. If they are, that means there's less defenders in the box. You just get a real clear picture of that.
Gotcha. Wide receiver to each side on 3rd and 5 from midfield. High snap, but Casey Young was able to jump up and snag it. He's brought down about the 47, 2 yards short of a first down. And I imagine Davis County will go for it again. That was the 21st carry by Young.
That's a lot.
It most certainly is. 115 yards and a touchdown so far for the senior. 4th and 2 from the 46. Young again. Stutter steps. Somehow he slips through the hole. That's that slipperiness you were talking about, Coach.
Yeah.
Down at the 40, gain of 7, and another converted 4th down. Davis County is 3 of 3 on 4th down tonight.
Very nice. That's good. And you talked about that slipperiness and how do you there's just some kids, because another way to look at it from a football technical, it's hips. You got to have that hip movement, and some kids just have that. Some athletes just have that hip. Emmett Smith wasn't real fast, had great hips, things like that. And Cason's got a little, he's just got good lateral movement.
Give back to Skaggs, running right. Inside the 40 to about the 37 for a gain of 3 with 2:15 remaining on what's been a moving clock. Even though there's a running clock here, Coach, it's pretty much both teams are keeping it on the ground.
Yeah.
This is why this quarter is so fast moving.
As the Mustangs get a little rhythm, it is an opportunity to work different things as well.
2nd and 7 from the 37. Davis County moving from right to left here in the 3rd quarter. Young on the keeper after faking it to Skaggs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those are hips you're talking about as he slips a tackle, and he's down at the 34. Steinkamp brought him down after a gain of 3. And another 3rd down coming up for Davis County.
And this is, 3rd and 4, when we're inside the 4, it's a great position for us to be in, because it's going to be 4-down territory.
Absolutely. A minute 22 left to go, 3rd quarter. 56-12, Pella Christian leads it. Davis County has a 3rd and 4 from the Pella Christian 34. Ball right in the middle of the field. Skaggs on the handoff, no gain. Right at the 34-yard line. So now what do the Mustangs do? I imagine they'll go for it again. For Plug in on the tackle. Davis County 3 for 3 on 4th down. Will go for it again. This is play number 10 of this drive, which started at the Davis County 31. 4th and 4 from the 34. Young on the run, wrapped up and tackled from behind at the 35. That's a loss of 1. Tyson Vanderlinden makes the stop, and Pella Christian turns Davis County over on downs. A lot of good done in that drive, but the Mustangs succumb to the Pella Christian defense. And that should be the final play of the 3rd quarter with the running clock, as the clock reads 3, reads 2, reads 1. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, 56-12, Pella Christian leads Davis County on the Ottumwa Raider Group Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Fourth quarter underway here at Pella Christian, and the Eagles big over Davis County 56-12. First play of the fourth quarter is a run by Kakmarinsky as he turns the right corner across the 40 to about the 44-yard line, a gain of 9 it appears. The ground game has really done its job.
It has.
Actually, and it's also been a balanced attack as well. Don't want to take away from what they've been doing in the passing game.
And their run game there's different points of attack. They're getting the ball outside the tackles, between the tackles, with different ball carriers. It's tougher when you have that many dimension to your run game. That much dimension.
2nd and 2 from the 43. Steinkamp fires low and outside. At about the numbers at the 45-yard line. Hudson Ritzer was the intended receiver, and the incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down.
Tougher throw for him as a right-hander rolling to his left, and you can see it's just you can't get your shoulders turned, you can't put as much into throw, and it's a little short.
Just getting started here in the fourth quarter. Pella Christian has scored every time they have touched the ball, including a kickoff return for a touchdown. There's the give to Kakmarinsky at the 45-yard line, and he should have the first down there. And the official here on the near side says, yeah, move those chains.
And Braxton Bragg
with another tackle.
He's showed a lot of fight too, obviously.
And he's only a junior, so he'll be back next year. Definitely looking forward to seeing another season out of Braxton Bragg. 1st and 10 from the Pella Christian 45. Steinkamp hands it off. Kakmarinsky sprinting around the left edge and brought down from behind at the 40-yard line, but another first down after a gain of 15. That was Ben Mavis making a tackle for Davis County. First and 10 from the 40. Steinkamp keeps it. Now fires it to the far side. It's incomplete. He tried one of those swing passes out to the perimeter for Hudson Ritzert.
And Victor Milder was in his grill there.
Victor Milder was applying pressure to Steinkamp to force that incomplete pass and bring up 2nd down. With running clock, not as much stuff to work on as you think there is. You don't have much time to work on stuff.
No,
as you
it
think
goes
you
fast.
Do. On 2nd and 10, Steinkamp fires, and it's caught along the numbers to the right side, and right about a yard short of the sticks is the receiver as Ritzer gets his first catch of the night. Caleb Tucker made the tackle for Davis County. That's a gain of 8 to bring up 3rd and 2.
As you so pointed out, when he's rolling and throwing, especially to his right, he's pretty accurate.
3rd and 2 from the 32. Swing pass out to Kakmarinsky. He's at the 30, the 25, the 20, up the left side, and he's into the end zone for another Pella Christian touchdown, 32 yards.
They've run that about 4 or 5 times. They're just blocking downfield. It's a screen, but because it's behind the line of scrimmage, so they can do that. And it's just it's a designated throw to him all the way, and they've done it really well. Again, it becomes like a bubble. It becomes an extension of it's a throw, but it becomes an extension of your run game. It's another way of just getting the ball to someone at a different point of attack, not just between the tackles.
32-yard pitch and catch from Steinkamp to Kakmarinsky. And a flag is down before the extra point attempt. Too many men on the field, it appears. Yep. Illegal substitution on Pella Christian. That was easy to diagnose because you saw one guy run off the field. You're like, yep, you're the one that should not be in there.
You don't want to be that guy.
No, you don't want to be that guy, especially when you're up big like this. So this will be a 25-yard extra point. Some movement, but no flags. Dallas Ford's kick is good. 8:03 left to go in the ball game. 63-12. Pella Christian leads it on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
A 32-yard touchdown pass from Trey Steinkamp to Adam Kakmarinsky has made our score 63-12 as Pella Christian is rolling over Davis County. Here comes the kick by Dallas Ford. And at the 20-yard line, and a late flag flies in as Casey Young gets cut down. Yeah, there's one thrown by the judge here on the near side, and then the official in the middle of the field threw a flag as well. We might have 2 separate penalties.
How many do you see? Oh, I see you picked it up. Yeah, we might have a couple different ones, yeah. That
Looks
last
like,
one came in like a mortar.
Yeah. Incoming. I think there might be 2 different holding penalties on Davis County.
And they're getting ready to signal. Oh.
Okay, just the one, I guess. Anyway, they're going to march it off, so Davis County is going to start inside their 15. It'll be the 13-yard line where the Mustangs will go to work.
Not a great place to start.
Probably the last possession for Davis County with 7:54 remaining in the ball game, and the clock, it will be running here shortly. Young on the keeper, running to the left side, and Young has good running room as he's slammed down at about the 29-yard line. A gain of 16. Actually, we'll give him the 30, so give him a gain of 17, and a first down for Davis County. So Young adds to his big night, now at 141 yards rushing to go along with the touchdown that he had in the first half. First and 10 from the 30. Now line up trips to the right side with a lone wide receiver to the left.
Throw it to trips.
Instead, they hand it off to Skaggs, and he gets about 3 to the 33.
There was that automatic pilot in the coach. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be saying that, but I can't help it. I look at it and I'm actually thinking out loud, I guess, apparently. So.
Well, we discussed this earlier. It doesn't leave you. So.
No, sir. No, sir.
That's what I like about you, Kent.
There's not much to like, so thank you.
Second and 7 from the 34. 6:40 remaining in the ball game. Young fakes the handoff, now keeps it. Has good speed around the right corner. Oh, they want holding, but no flags fly as Young finishes off the run in Pella Christian territory at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, you had a whole bunch of parents calling holding down here, didn't you?
Might have saw a hold there on the edge as he turned the corner on the right side, but it's 63-12, people.
Yeah.
Let's keep our perspective, please.
And we're sitting on on the home side by the press box, so it's not the Davis County fans calling hold, right?
Right. That was a 15-yard run by Young. 1st and 10 from the 43. Handoff Skaggs. Puts his shoulder down and runs over a tackler.
Nice run.
Inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line.
And Sven, we got Victor Milder, Sven Skaggs, a freshman.
Yep.
14 years old in all likelihood, maybe 15 at best, right?
Yep.
And out there playing against some kids that are going to be enrolling in college next fall. So there are some young kids, young kicker. We have some pieces for the future. And these, Sven's a physical runner. You saw it right there.
2nd and 5 from the 38 with 5:20 remaining. Blitz coming. It's Young keeping it, running past the blitz. Young is loose at the 20, at the 10, to the left corner of the end zone. Touchdown. A 38-yard touchdown scamper by Kason Young. He's having himself a throwback night from what we saw from him last year.
He needs that. He deserves that. He competes every down. He does. He's involved. He never comes off the field. Maybe I don't know if he's covering kicks, but he's certainly returning kicks. He's never comes off the field, and he's how many carries tonight, Ellis?
Oh, geez, that was his 27th.
Yeah, that's you're getting hit 27 times, and it's not easy. And you play slug bug with your buddy, and you get one hit, and it's like you're done. You turn the keys in, but Case is getting whacked every time he touches the ball, and he's still out there fighting. So you got, Kaysen fighting. You've seen, Bragg out there fighting. You got a lot of kids out there competing and doing. We just have to find the right opportunities, eliminate penalties, and have a good plan and execute.
Caleb Martin added the extra point, so our new score is 63-19. Those 19 points, by the way, that's a season high for Davis County this season.
That's good to see. It is encouraging. Sven had a nice run there. Kaysen with the big run. Cale Martin with the extra point. He's going to have a kick that's going to get you down to the 15 or the 10. But if it were me, those are the pieces I'm going to pull out of the film. And I'm going to show what we can do, because our kids have seen on the scoreboard what's not going well for us. And they have to, they're out there practicing every day, and it's been hot. You got 20-some kids, but there are some little things you can build from and try to be positive with them.
5:08 remains in the fourth quarter. Beg your pardon, as Martin has the ball teed up. One late guy comes in for Pella Christian. Martin is ready, and there's the kick. And it comes up short. And it's picked up by one of the deep return men, and he is loose. He's at the 40, the 30. This is Cale Morgan. Makes a move at the 20, and Morgan has himself a touchdown. What a move at the 20-yard line.
Nice
Looked like
change
his
of direction.
Had his pursuit cut off, but then Cale Morgan just put his foot down and cut back inside, and it's a kickoff return for a touchdown. And Pella Christian is an extra point away from putting up a 70-burger on Davis County. That's a second kickoff return for a touchdown tonight for Pella Christian. This is one of the game, we've seen some blowouts this season, Coach, but I don't think I've seen a game in which every single thing has gone right.
Yeah,
for the other team.
They have not punted, have they?
They have not punted. They have not had a turnover. Here, I got another stat for you after this. Your jaw's going to hit the floor after I tell you this one. And the extra point is good. Coach, Pella Christian has not had a third down play
yeah.
today.
Pick that jaw up. Is that right? They have not had a third down play.
No. They have not been put in a third down situation the entire night.
So if I'm trying to fill my glass half full, we've been perfect on third down on defense. I'm sorry.
I guess you could say that.
Yeah. But that's an amazing stat. They have not had a third down.
No. It's unofficial, of course, because I may have missed one.
I doubt it. I doubt, ladies and gentlemen. Ellis, you're so prepared. You got everything always set up. You're keeping score. You're enunciating names correctly. You're filling the airwaves. You're making it entertaining, and you come up with a stat like that. No, you're error free.
I appreciate that,
error free.
So we have 4:53 remaining here in the fourth quarter. It is now 70-19. Pella Christian. And they are emphatically on their way to their first victory of the season.
So we will get another possession. And I'm
Yeah.
glad to see them. They took Case and Young off of kickoff return here. I think that's a good move. We got 2 more weeks of the year, and I think I can see where our game plan is leaning. And it's going to be tough for Case and against as we have some tougher opponents coming up too.
Noah Sizemore is one of the men back to receive this kick, and actually that's going to be angled towards Sizemore, and it kicks out of bounds. However, that's the second kick Pella Christian has booted out of bounds. So the Mustangs will take over at their own 35. That is only the third penalty on Pella Christian, by the way. 2 of them have been kickoffs out of bounds, so almost relatively mistake-free football for Pella Christian.
You got to hand it to them. I
Yeah.
mean, really, 3 penalties. They haven't had a turnover. They're executing. I mean, that's
they
just
haven't had the punts.
They're well prepared. They're doing a good job. The punter probably going to maybe go rub some dirt on his knee just so he can go. At the dance, he can say, he got dirty or something.
Yeah. Davis County called timeout. That is why we have a pause in the action. So they have 1 timeout remaining. So just a bit of an injury update. The starting quarterback for Pella Christian, Brecken Ritzert, he hurt his shoulder at the beginning of in the second quarter, has been out. Since then took off his jersey, and he seems to be in pretty good spirits. He's over there over near the 50 with his jersey off and laughing with teammates. So
I don't think he's worried. Yeah,
I think it's what you said before when it happened, that it was a stinger, and he's relatively okay now and should be ready for their game next week.
Perplexing that we took a timeout coming right out of that kickoff return.
Yeah. Especially kickoff out of bounds.
So I think it's probably, we have a new quarterback.
Yeah, it's
Max Taylor.
That's Max Taylor in at quarterback. We've seen Max Taylor. We've also seen Noah Sizemore back there at times. Sven Skaggs remains in there as he dives into the pile to the 40 for a gain of 5.
And that might have been the reason for the timeout. It's good to see Max back there. Get a look at him, and get some of our other kids in the game at their other positions, I guess, because we don't have a 2-platoon system.
Taylor has played different positions.
Yes, he has.
Offensively this year. He had a 41-yard catch last week against Albia. Nice pass down the seam. This time Taylor on a bad snap keeps it, and he gets taken down after a yard gain to the 41.
Yeah, he had a nice catch last week.
Yep.
And he's played some good defense. It's good to see him. I think his offensive position might be quarterback for the future, but he also plays some receiver. But it's just good to see what it could look like.
Him getting bigger, I can see him as a tight end.
He's a stout kid already.
Oh yeah, definitely. 3rd and 4 from the 41 for Davis County. Handoff Skaggs. First down and more. Skaggs at the 50 into Pella Christian territory, down to the 42. Gain of 17 for Skaggs.
And Pella Christian getting a lot of different kids in the ball game now too.
Absolutely. Skaggs is up to 82 yards rushing on the ball game on 17 carries.
It has to be our best overall rushing night as a team
For
as well.
sure, absolutely. 3:20 and counting left to go in the ball game. 1st and 10 from the 42. Handoff Skaggs running straight ahead. More running room for Skaggs. Inside the 30 to about the 27. A gain of 15 for Skaggs and another first down.
You'd like to see somebody come in for Skaggs. That's good because Sven's stepping out. We got a few more ball games left this year, and to see our other tailback come in the ball game, that's a nice deal. Oh.
Hand off to the new running back, and making some nice moves.
Yeah.
Down to the 10-yard line. That was Flockhart on the carry.
Nice little lateral movement by him to dodge a tackler right there at the linebacker level.
Yeah, Braden Flockhart. With a gain of 16 on that run. First time touching the ball. And Davis County has a 1st and 10 at the 11. Flockhart again, running
Nice.
left.
Oh.
Tackled from behind this time at about the 6.
Nice vision by him, though.
Yep.
And it's good to see this group come in, be able to move the ball, have some success, bounce around a little bit, get involved. That's important.
2nd and 5 from the 6 with 1:44 remaining. Mustangs looking to knock it into the end zone to our right. Flockhart again up the middle.
Get
to
in
the
there, get in there.
2 and push back.
We'll get him in. We'll get him in.
They can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. They're about a yard short, however. Half a yard short even. Gain of 4 for Flockhart. 3rd and less than a yard. 3rd and half a yard, I would say. From the 2. Flockhart up the middle.
Oh, no.
He fumbled it. And Pella Christian recovers. Oh, goodness gracious. Right at the doorstep. And a fumble will end the night for Davis County.
And I'm sure he could see that end zone, was smelling it.
He was smelling
probably
it.
trying to reach out a little bit, to get that ball extended. What you want a kid doing. You want him competing because he was running the ball hard. I thought, did you see? I thought they had a good rhythm.
I thought
they were
did too.
in and out of the huddle, up to the line of scrimmage, and they had some good tempo. It's just good to see them operating like that. And it really wasn't going to have a bearing on the game.
With the running clock and the change of possession,
I don't think
we're not going to get another play because the play clock has not even started yet. The game clock is down to 10 seconds.
They're going to run one.
And Pella Christian.
They got some of their kids. They want to get a snap in there. Out.
Do we have a timeout or what do we got? Nope.
Yep.
Well, no, we're down to 1 second. Pella Christian did call a timeout. So they want to run one play with 1 second left, Coach.
We got a lot of timeouts on changes of possession, don't we?
Yeah, we sure do.
And I think what they wanted, there's some of these kids might not have had a chance to play much this year, are getting in there at a home game. Their parents are here. I kind of get that, and I do get that, not just kind of. It'll be a big thing for some of these kids.
For sure. So some of the numbers, as I start doing a little bit of math, Mason, Kaysen Young, 194 yards rushing with 2 touchdowns. That's a pretty good day at the office. So a bright spot in what that otherwise has been a very dark day for the Davis County Mustangs. So 1 second left. Pella Christian has 1st and 10 at the 1. There's an end around, and I was hoping they could get a safety, but apparently not. A bit of a high tackle there as Morgan makes a carry to the 13, and that will do it as Pella Christian takes this one 70-19. We will take a timeout and then say goodbye from here in Pella as Pella Christian rolls over Davis County for their first win of the season to go to 1-5. Davis County drops to 0-6. This is Davis County football on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree, and our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
When folks want variety and value all in one stop, they go to Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings on Main Street in Ottumwa. From jewelry to electronics, musical instruments, and more. It's your treasure trove to explore of pre-owned gems. Plus, they've got Ottumwa mini storage, AA lock and keys, and AA auto sales under one roof. Check them out for yourself and discover endless finds at Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings, 509 East Main Street in Ottumwa, where they make your shopping fun, easy, and affordable.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
(70-19). Pella Christian gets their first win of the season at the expense of the Davis County Mustangs. Welcome back one last time to Pella Christian as the stands are emptying, as majority of the crowd will be going home happy, making this short trip to their homes here in Pella. Coach, it was a case in which Pella Christian, and we talked about it over the course of the game, mistake-free football, pretty much. They played a perfect game. They forced 4 Davis County turnovers. They made them pay every single time. They scored a couple of kickoff returns for touchdowns. And probably one of the weirdest stats, okay, first off, individually, Kason Young had 27 carries for 194 yards and 2 touchdowns. So by far, his best game that he's played this season. So it was good to see the 2024 version of Kason Young play today.
It is. It's a bit ominous that he has, that's a lot of carries.
Yeah.
But it's just, Yes, getting yards. The production is great. The amount of carries for that's hard to sustain, but we only have 2 weeks left.
Yep.
He's going to be feeling it if that's the game plan.
Yeah, he will definitely be sore tomorrow morning for sure. So Davis County, 0 passing yards. Can you take a guess as to how many rushing yards they had today?
I'm going to guess 343.
Wow, that is right on the money, Coach.
How did I get that?
I don't know how you got that.
I don't know.
That is the that's the Rick Horton school of guessing right there.
It is.
Yeah, well done.
Okay.
343 yards, and one of the more statistic anomalies, at least unofficially, because again, this is unofficial. I'm keeping it. Pella Christian had 187 yards rushing, 156 yards passing. Do some quick math, Coach. What's 187 plus 156?
343?
That is correct. So both teams had 343 yards rushing. So, yeah, that's one
amazing.
Yeah, and considering Pella Christian won big over Davis County here today, yeah, that's one of the little statistical oddities I found very interesting.
It does illustrate some important things, though. Penalties. You know, it illustrates short fields, the turnovers that they had to go a short distance to get a touchdown.
Right.
And you know, those turnovers, the short fields, and the kickoff returns.
Good points. All good points. Let's also give a tip of the hat to Sven Skaggs. He had his best game.
Yes, he ran well.
Yeah, 18 carries, 97 yards. He also had a touchdown as well. Long carry of 32 yards. So good, solid game by the freshman. Looking forward to seeing Sven Skaggs. Not only the last 2 games, but the future as well. He runs the ball hard, and I like seeing him run the ball. So good job by them.
Yep, nice job by Sven. He's a weight room kid too, and it shows.
Ah, I see.
He gets in the weight room,
Makes
and it
sense.
shows. And I think we need more of that.
Yeah, I would say so. So Casey Young gets a tip of the hat, as does Sven Skaggs, and we also got even though the defense did give up a lot of points, Braxton Bragg.
All over the field.
Excellent hustle,
Yeah.
all over the field. There, one of the first plays of the game, Nunakova had a 20-yard run. Braxton Bragg, defensive lineman's tackling him 20 yards down the field.
Amazing.
So
great hustle.
Yeah, good testament to his hustle. So,
and if I may, I'd like to
go ahead.
We had a young bunch of kids come in the last series.
Sure.
As I mentioned, I want to reiterate that. Because sometimes those kids haven't had the opportunity to play because we got a lot of substitute guys in there late in the game, down the depth chart. And I thought they were crisp. We fumbled the ball going in. That's not what you should judge it all by. But they marched. They had a drive. We had a new quarterback in. We had a new running back in. You know, and I thought they were crisp. I thought at times they were actually had a better tempo from getting the play to the line of scrimmage, hustling, getting back up, hustling back to the huddle. The younger kids, I thought, came in and did a good job. I just want to tip my hat to them in a tough situation. You know, you're down 70-19, and you have to come in and play.
Yeah.
And I thought they did a great job.
Okay. Yeah, definitely tip the hat to them as well. So that will do it for this evening's broadcast. Davis County falls to 0-5, and Pella Christian wins their first game as they improve to 1 and beg your pardon, Davis County falls 0-6. Pella Christian is now 0-5. Next week, we will go back to Bloomfield. Final 2 games of the season will be in Mustang Stadium, so it will be good to be back home in Bloomfield. And Davis County will be taking on PCM. That is a tough order. PCM, one of the top-ranked teams in Class 2A, and they always seem to have just a very strong team. And it will be the Battle of the Mustangs coming up next week.
We had the Battle of the Maroon school colors today, huh? And the Battle of the Mustangs next week. Well, that'll be a tall order.
Well, they're also maroon and gold over there, too. So.
Oh, right on. Okay.
So maroon and gold Mustangs, that's what we have the battle of coming up next week. That will be our game, our Week 7 matchup. PCM will be visiting Davis County. We look forward to having you join us then. 7 in the evening is our kickoff, and we look forward to having you with us for that Week 7 matchup. Have a great rest of your weekend. Once again, our final score from here in Davis County, Pella Christian over Davis County, 70-19. For the coach, Ken Anderson, also for our onsite producer, Annie Argo, and for Kyle Smith back at our studios in Ottumwa, this is Ellis Kojo saying so long from Pella. This has been Davis County Football on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.